Our final inductee is a personality, of course, in St. Louis, a player of the Blues, but he's up here tonight really because of what he did after playing for the Blues. John Wensink. John was drafted by the Blues in 1973, played 10 years of professional hockey. He had a long youth hockey career from 1960 to 1972. In 1972, he won what is called the Memorial Cup with the Cornwall Royals. He moved to Maxville, Ontario, Canada. He is a Canadian, and he played 10 years, as I said, with the Blues, Quebec, Boston, Colorado, and New Jersey. But it was his coaching that has had such a great effect, and I really enjoy the athletes of all sports when I'm doing events who have given back to the community in that way and spending their time and their money going to live somewhere else and be somebody else, that they spend it here, and they try to do something to help our community and help our youth. Well, he coached at the high school level at Francis Howell and Country Day, the youth level, Team Quebec in St. Louis. He was a founding member of the STL program. At the junior level, assistant coach of the St. Louis Blues Junior B, head coach of the St. Louis Sting, and a minor professional, the Missouri River Otters. That was a fun team, and he was interim head coach out there. He's been an instructor for the USA Coaching Clinics, STL Hockey Camp, his own hockey camp, John Wensink Hockey Camp, and the St. Louis Blues Alumni Hockey Camp. He retired from the NHL in '83 and moved to St. Charles and remains here to help kids learn the game. Ladies and gentlemen, John Wensink.
I want to thank the committee for my induction. It's an honor that my family and I will cherish forever. When I first moved back here to St. Louis, I was looking for a venue for hockey after I retired. And one of the places I found was Francis Howell High School, and that's where kind of my hockey started. And it wasn't really long after that I enjoyed the fact that I could work with kids and help them and give them pointers or whatever, and it became a big part of our life. I did Francis Howell, and we did Country Day, and then the Junior B Blues for a few years, and then along came Blake Dunlop called me one day, and he said, "Would you be interested in helping me with this Team Quebec program?" And I think a lot of people here probably associate Team Quebec with myself, and Blake called up, and I agreed, and I went and did the Team Quebec thing, and it was a program that I really took to heart because I thought it was a program where our best kids in St. Louis at that age level could get a chance to showcase themselves, and it was a little bit of a grind, but we got it going, and along with the help of the Blues alumni and my co-coaches, Kent Jackson and Bud Stege, we got it going, and then also a huge, a lot of credit has to go to the fact of establishing that program. Goes to, at the time she was vice president with the Blues, Susie Matthew. She helped in making the program recognizable, and everybody knew that it was going to be a good program. 26 years later, the program's still going. Our kids are I think it's just helped the youth program. We have boys now that are winning teams winning national championships. We have boys getting scholarships here in St. Louis. We have boys here from St. Louis that are actually playing their dream of playing in the NHL. And I think that's good for I think that was good for St. Louis. There's another program that I think is mentioned that I was involved with. We had 3 parents come to Bud and I wanting to know if we wouldn't start a program for the younger age, and that was STL. And I think between the 2 programs, it's really helped youth hockey. I know the alumni are very involved with youth hockey now, and I know Al has had some great teams, and Brownie and Zuki, so we're all involved, and I think that's important. Moving back to St. Louis was probably a great move for us. The rewards of moving back to St. Louis are the friends that we have met, not only through the game, but through just regular lives. My kids enjoy it here. We couldn't have moved anywhere else and enjoyed it as much as we enjoy it here. Those are mainly the people I wanted to thank, the ones I mentioned. But basically, everybody that's here in this room, I want to thank you because you're involved with the game of hockey. It is the best game in the world. Here I am, 57 years old, and I play with a bunch of guys that I consider brothers. Some of them are a little old, some of them are a little gray, some of them are totally uncoachable. But anyway, and then the other thing I had a little beef actually with Ruppy and Johnny over there. They promised me that this whole thing was going to be asphalt. There was going to be a pickup truck here with the tailgate down, a box of beer and a bag of pretzels, because that's where I'm most comfortable. So you let me down on that one. I want to thank my family for coming, my mom, my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece from Canada. I want to thank my cousin and her husband from Dallas. And I want to thank my daughters, my son-in-law, and my wife. Thank you.